Well, Stephen Joyce, it's been a couple of months since we had a chance to talk to the governor here at the Capitol. We covered a wide range of topics. We asked him about that potential parole of a convicted killer sentenced to life. And we also asked if maybe some drivers might get a break with the gas tax. He said no.
If we did do a reduction, we'd have to stop these projects. So we got projects all over the state of Washington, the 520 bridge, maintenance. A bunch of these projects would have to stop. And we know people don't want to have more traffic jams in our state.
On abortion, Governor Jay Inslee says despite the leak out of the U.S. Supreme Court, a woman's right to choose is protected in the state of Washington, at least for now. He says it may take a constitutional amendment, though, in the state to protect that right in case Republicans regain control of the majority in Olympia and change existing laws.
People need to be aware of that risk exists. That's why a constitutional amendment would be wise. Now, can we pass that right now? Probably not, because it requires a supermajority and would require Republican support.
He says with the rise in COVID infections and hospitalization rates, the vaccine mandate for state employees remains in place, although exemptions could be announced for some contractors soon. But mask mandates are not likely to return anytime soon, says the governor. He has 6 weeks to make a decision on what to do with Timothy Pauly, a man convicted of the murders of Linda Burford, Lauren Dow, and Robert Pierre at the Barn Door Tavern in 1980. Pauly was sentenced to life, but because of sentencing law changes, he could now be released in July. The Dow family has pleaded for the governor to block that release. Are you going to get involved in the Timothy Pauly case?
I am in the process of reviewing all the facts and circumstances of what was clearly a very horrendous crime. I have met with the families. I understand the pain that they have undergone, and we hope to have a decision one way or another in the near future.
Back to that issue of the constitutional amendment regarding abortion. To get that on the state's constitution would require a supermajority, 2/3 vote of both the House and the Senate here at the Capitol, and then voters would need to approve it with a simple majority. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.